Here's another real estate hack, and this is old school, man. If you like to do real estate farming in the post office, in the mailbox, which I've done a ton of, it's one of my favorite marketing strategies. Now, people often send out their postcards, their letters, and they just randomly send them out, but they really don't know what they're competing with, who they're competing against. And so if there's a market that you really want to dive into, or if you've been marketing to it, go to that market and see who you know that lives in that neighborhood. And then what I would encourage you to do is reach out to them and say, hey, could you do me a big favor? Could you save all of the real estate marketing that you get? Because the more you can learn about what other people are sending to your farm, the better farm and mail pieces you can create. The other thing I would ask those folks, if they're friends of yours, is, hey, did any of these catch your eye? You know, the goal in farming is to get 2 to 3 seconds before it goes right into the garbage can. So not only do you need to know what your competitors are sending, but you need to send farm marketing mail that has value. The consumer needs to look at it and say, wow, I didn't know this. Wow, I'm going to keep this and put it into my real estate folder in the file cabinet. You want to connect with them in that 1.5 to 2 seconds. You know, one of my old pieces of farm marketing would have been just a really pretty postcard on one side, and the other side was all of my content. People said, you're wasting all that space. But what I did and what I found out was, if it was a pretty picture and they could put it on their fridge, I got several impressions out of one postcard, because every month when I'd send them that new pretty postcard, they'd look at it and say, ah, it's just that realtor, but it's a pretty picture. They'd put it on the fridge, take the old one down, but they'd look at my name a couple times. So I know it's a little simple stuff, but it's got to have value, it's got to provide information, and it's got to be worth them taking a look at it. They don't care how nice you are. They want to know what you can do to get their home sold, and that's the whole point of farm marketing.